Hello and welcome to my new video. Last year, I guess it's been around September 2019, I wanted a Specter from Video Aerial Systems. But since this is in the US and I live in Germany, shipping costs and customs would raise the price to a ridiculous sum, so I did not buy it. But I wanted a plane like that for years now, and I started to look for a way to build my own. While looking at many pictures and videos about the different versions, original ones and scratch-built ones, in my mind formed a clearer picture what I really wanted, and I also wanted to change some things that I did not really like about the original Specter. I talked about that idea in my home forum Vert.stabilizer, and two other members joined me in developing a new and own version of a twin-boom FPV plane with that certain looks. One of the guys is a pro with the math and the construction of planes. He did the CAD. Another one just built his own computer-controlled foam cutting machine, and I had the vision and the way it should be in my head. The following month, together we developed the new plane, and finally the Inspectör was born. The first prototypes of wings were cut until we had something to work with. My job was to build the first prototype. The foam is white EPP. It's colored with water-based paint that was strongly diluted with alcohol to give it a very lightweight coloring. It's roughly 20% paint in the mix left. This turned out to work very well. In contrary to the Specter, the rudder and elevator also have airfoils which should greatly improve the flight characteristics. Dimensions and shape of the parts have been changed for technical and stylistic reasons. The wing is just two halves with a Naca airfoil. The plane is full EPP except the rudders are XPS foam. It has glass fiber rods at the important areas, and together with the lamination film all over the plane, it's a remarkable stiff construction. First flights were done without flight control and a light 3S 2200 LiPo, which usually would be a normal choice for a plane this size. The plane tracks wonderful and straight right from the first start. But it is also very maneuverable and very forgiving with stall behavior. You can stop the motor and pull up to the maximum, it just starts to go into an easy to control descent. But nevertheless, this is no beginner's plane, since it's not flying on its own and needs to be controlled by the pilot all the time. After the first promising test flights, I tried a light 3S 5200 Multistar LiPo, and as it turns out, the Inspectör is able to carry that as well, without losing its reliable behavior, which is remarkable for a plane this size. However, you pay the additional weight with some slower reactions and swiftness. After those tests also worked out well, I implanted a Maytag F411 wing with INF 2.2.1. There were newer versions out, but this one seemed to be the most reliable and well suited for what I want. INF tells me the plane needs roughly 4 amps for comfortable cruising and eats around 10 amps with full throttle. I was able to maintain altitude with even below 2.5 amps, but this needs more attention of the pilot. The motor I use is a Sunnysky 2216, and the prop is an 8x5.4 Aeronaut from Germany, which I think is the most efficient one. Finally, I can say I'm very satisfied with the outcome of this construction. It's better than I have expected, thanks to my buddies from FPV-Treff.de.